The smart appliances, these spy cams that they're putting up everywhere, they all tie into that network, so they can keep an eye on you inside and outside of your home.
That's so creepy.
Well, you think of,
yeah.
When I see it, it just immediately takes me to Revelation when it talks about no man will buy or sell without having the mark. How would they know? Well, guess what? We volunteer and we get these stupid things put in our houses. Yeah, they know exactly what you're doing. They can hear everything. Your phone spies on you, your TV, your refrigerator. Outside, your smart meter will. Your neighbor's smart meter will. It's anybody going past your house with a phone. There's a lot of things they can pick up. Plus, they've got there are a lot of ways that they can do these things.
They also would know when you're home and when you're not, right?
Yep.
They'd be able, when your car pulls out of its driveway, able to see what guests you may have overnight and when, and it doesn't seem like a good idea.
You can track your phone. They know right where you're at any given time if you have a cell phone, and who doesn't anymore? Mm-hmm. Even little kids do. Yeah, the 5G network. That's what all this is part of.
Yes, we're going to get into that next. That's going to be our next part of segueing into more of our Dragonfly, and our China coverage is going to be going into 5G and the Internet of Things and the smart cities agenda. So
good. Yeah, people do stuff. Absolutely. Is anybody recording the shows? Has Black Mirror come back, or is he still away?
I do not know. I know that there is someone created a thing that helps us. It archives the stream automatically every 2 hours. So we have that, and I will put the link out there for that. That is the Patriot Soapbox archives.
That's good, because a lot of these shows, like what you're doing, rather than having to go through and do them again, it's nice to have an archive and then if you have any addendums to put on there, just do an add-on show where you just add on to whatever subjects you have. You can make it like a half-hour clip or something. It saves a lot of time, and it's nice to have that as a library for people to look at one point, because you look at this down the road in a couple of years, you're going to have so many shows that you're going to want to go back and have people look at or check. Like, I still point people back to Brindy Wells and her discussion about South Africa and how that happened. What happened there?
Just voted on now. They just finally voted to start seizing land, I think, on the 18th, right?
Right. Yes.
Yeah.
Yep. It's in what's happening there. When I heard her tell that story, I think it was in May, I realized about 80% of what they did in South Africa to get that implemented down there, to get the blacks to take over, is already implemented here in the United States. They've already started, and they've already got it entrenched. So it's dangerous. And if people don't know what it is, people assume that having Bruce Jenner on the cover of Vanity Fair dressed like a woman is just a random perverted thing. It's not. It's part of an agenda. And the gender-neutral bathrooms, part of an agenda. It's all part of an agenda, and it heads into the destruction of our nation and our morals and our baseline and our way of life and our culture. It absolutely is designed at destroying our culture, because with no culture, we have no nation, really.
Yeah, I was just reading this article, too, the other day, and I'll put the link out to this, the one I just read about, the Amazon doorbell thing. I put that out there for everybody. I was reading an article the other day about the chemicals used in non-stick pans and how that causes, if you're a pregnant woman and you use the non-stick pans to cook with, the coating that they use, the chemicals on that create, first of all, they go into the bloodstream of the child and they will reduce testosterone in the child, and it also will reduce the penis size of the male by as much as a ½ inch. And it's like, to me, this is all eugenics and population control and stuff. That was really disturbing. And then it eventually turned through time, turned them sterile.
Well, look at the amount of soy that's in our food. That soy is an estrogenic compound, and you've got xenoestrogens in plastics. They are bombarded